Abdulla Yousuf, Director of International Operation, Department of Culture and Tourism.
Abdulla, thank you very much for making time for us today at Breaking Travel News. It's great to be back here, World Travel Market 2022. So would love to hear a little bit about sort of the last 12 months, I suppose, in a sense, from an Abu Dhabi tourism perspective.
Yeah, the last 12 months, I think it's been a very fast-changing month for all destinations around the world. Many destinations have been trying to cope up with the changes in terms of, the COVID restriction, more destinations opening up, easing their restriction. And I think it's for Abu Dhabi, what we've been trying to work on is making it as smooth as possible for travelers who come to the destination. So when they land to Abu Dhabi, they enjoy the destination with a very hassle-free. And part of that promise as well, I think it goes very well with the new recent announcement that UAE government did in terms of lifting all the COVID restrictions. So now we welcome travelers from all parts of the world to come and enjoy Abu Dhabi without basically having any issue with anything that is required to enter the destination.
That's great news. Really, it's great news. It's great to have you back in the tourism market. And we're standing here on this wonderful stand, and behind you is your new campaign, Find Your Pace. Tell us a little bit about that campaign.
So what we see more and more is that there is the trend in the market where travelers those who haven't been traveling for the last two years, we see more of a revenge travel, and because of the revenge travel, so many people, when they land in a destination, they feel like they have to rush into doing things. And what we are here to say as Abu Dhabi is that we want to come enjoy Abu Dhabi, get inspired, excited, restored in the destination. Do all of this at your own pace. So the destination showcase, how the Emirati culture is blended in every experience that you have in the destination. You can come and enjoy the beach. You could be in a private island. You could be in the desert, in a desert palace, or you could be on the top of a mountain in Jabal Hafid in Al Ain. All of that can be done at your own pace and across the year. 365 days of the year, sunshine, blue sky. Whenever you are in Abu Dhabi, there is something for you to do in the destination.
And in terms of that something to do, you've been pioneering, visionary, and operating at such an incredible pace. Almost a day goes by, a new feature, a new attraction arrives in Abu Dhabi. Tell us a little bit about some of the new things that you have in the destination.
So we've been working, even in the last 2 years to add more reason for people to come to the destination. So while even people were not sure about whether they wanted to travel or not in the last 2 years, we've been busy in building Abu Dhabi so that whenever people are ready, they can come and experience the destination. And now that the result of all of this comes to reality. So in the last 2 years, we've been adding additional attraction to the destination. Whether it's Warner Brother adding more hotels, Warner Brother hotels. In the last few months, we've been adding the Rixus Marina. There is Rotana Sadia that's in the pipeline to open. So we've been busy with our stakeholders, investing more and more in the destination to position Abu Dhabi as a leading destination on the global map. And as part of that as well, we've been also investing in events. So Abu Dhabi is a capital of not only sport events, which we see throughout Grand Prix, NBA, as well as UFC, but even in terms of some of the music shows that we've been hosting. Lion Kings was in Abu Dhabi for the first time in the region past few weeks, and it's going to run for the next 3 weeks as well. We had Disney on Ice. We are going to have Andrei Bellucci in the next couple of weeks. Black Panther is going to be in Abu Dhabi in the next couple of weeks. Again, goes back to the promise we are making in our campaign is that no matter and whatever time you are in Abu Dhabi, there's something for you to do in the destination.
And from a markets perspective, where are you? Obviously here in London, but you're talking to the world. What are the really kind of new and emerging kind of markets for Abu Dhabi?
So then it's a very good question. I'm glad that you are asking me this question, because as Abu Dhabi, as we stand today, we've been focused on top 10 source market for Abu Dhabi, but for 2023 we are expanding into additional markets. So where you will see Abu Dhabi next year is we will be active in new regions such as Africa, East Europe, Southeast Asia, Latin America. All these markets in the last few years, we've seen some organic growth from these markets, and now it's the right time for us to go aggressive to these markets, work with travel trade, work on increasing Abu Dhabi level of awareness and what can be done in the destination, work with the right partners to ensure that the right products is also in the market to encourage the flow of tourists to the destination.
And how are you using digital marketing, innovation and technology to help spread that message and bring Abu Dhabi to the people?
Yeah, we as an organization, we are very data-driven organization. Anything that we decide, when we decide on which market to open, all of this is through the data that we capture through the different sources. We also work with different partners through the tourism ecosystem to basically increase Abu Dhabi's share its voice across the different platforms, whether it's online and offline. So we work closely with Expedia, we work with Google, with Meta, and the rest of the solution provider to make sure that Abu Dhabi is well present, not only digitally, but also offline as well. So we work closely also with PR, with the media agency to amplify on anything that we do. So the new brand campaign that we have, if I will speak specifically about the UK market, we are doing a 360 approach in terms of the new campaign and how we are spreading the message about Abu Dhabi.
And finally, you mentioned the travel trade. What is the message for the travel trade? How are you supporting them? How do you want them to support you?
I mean, travel trade, we've been always, working closely with travel trade, across all the markets. We'll continue to do that. We are here to equip them with everything that they need to sell Abu Dhabi, whether it's, the tools they need, the training they need, or even having someone in the market itself to answer any question that they have. So, the relationship itself is a two-way relationship. We need travel trade needs Abu Dhabi. This is how I will say it.
That's a great phrase. And finally, if they want to do that, what's the best way they can do that?
The best way is through platform like WTM.
Yeah.
They can come to our stand, they can meet us, and we can engage in how we can work together. Or they could reach out to our offices in the different nice markets where we are present. Sign up for the different farm trips that we have throughout the year. Whenever they are ready, Abu Dhabi is welcoming people to come, and again at their own pace.
Beautiful. At their own pace. Thank you very much, Abdulla.